I think we are live. Yes, we are.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good, very, very cold morning. Why did I move to Florida morning? It, oh, it went up a degree. It went from 45 to 46 degrees. Thank you.
We're 36.
Oh, you're 36 over there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we have for today. Oh, people, people. I read you all like such a beautiful book.
Look, it's going to be a nice day. We're supposed to go up to 62.
We lost somebody. We went down a member, Joe. It's your fault. What did you do?
Too bad.
What'd you do, Joe? Jeez, can't trust
It's
nobody.
cold, man. What are you talking about, man?
It might be the cold, Joe.
I got the heater on.
I have the heat on in the house because when I get out of this frigid weather you see in back of me, it doesn't quite look like that in Florida, but it's close. I feel like it's in my bones at this moment, the cold. All right, let's see if anybody is coming on. Let's say hello. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't actually. Oh, Monday the 13th.
Yeah.
Explain to them Monday the 13th. What's happening Monday the 13th?
That is the day I to take off so we can do our thing.
Right. So we're gonna have, are you sure? Are you sure, Joseph?
I'm going to
Mr.
tell my
Pasha.
boss I'm taking that day off. And
Okay.
that's going to, because see, they owe me a day, a vacation day, because I couldn't take it during Christmas break. That's when my day off was supposed to be. So, so they owe me the day off. That's the day I'm going to tell them I want.
Very,
I
very
don't
good.
think
Very
it's
good.
going to be too much. I waited, just like he asked me to. Waited. He told me to wait until this month, and I did. So, and he told me yesterday, work it out with the other manager, and I'd tell me, okay, this day's going to be.
Okay.
Because I have something else to do that day too. So it works out really good. It's a good day. It's in the middle of the month.
It's a good day. It works out. We are happy. I think I'm gonna put this
Didn't
one.
bother anybody.
Okay.
So
I'm not gonna share this because I don't know if anybody is up. So after Joe yells at the FBI and whatnot, um, if there's anybody up, then I may show people how to get onto Zoom, that kind of stuff. It seems like that
right.
kind of day. It's so cold
Hey,
to
can I read? Hey, can I read my article before I get too close to there to the turn?
do it now. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
So
care.
if you notice the title. Title is about Nippon from Japan. It's Nippon Steel. Nippon, Nippon.
Yes.
A steel company in Japan is trying to buy U.S. steel $14.1 billion dollars. So I think it was yesterday. Joe Biden actually blocked this, which is a good thing. Okay, it's there's national security issues, and that comes from the Committee on Foreign Investment in the U.S. They believe there's national security risks involved.
Huh.
So that's why he went and blocked it. Okay, they're the ones that had been reviewing the sale, and they were confused as to whether they should let the sale go through. So they threw up their hands and said, "We'll let Joe Biden decide." Okay,
When
but
does that happen?
this was they
No, no, no.
said that, huh?
Go on.
This,
Just go on.
yeah, let me finish. They said this was uh,
A what?
The president's decision was a major use of executive power because he
Are
only
you
has 2 weeks
seriously
left
reading
in
while you're
office.
driving?
Yeah. See, he only has 2 weeks left in office. And, and Trump had already vowed to crush the deal. So Joe Biden's trying to make himself look like the hero or
Oh, come on. Do you guys
whoever's
really
playing
believe this
the,
shit?
the
I don't believe any of that. I don't believe the news at all. I don't believe that Biden doesn't have fucking a marble in his head. And then you have people, listen, you're either, Joe, I love you to death, but you either fucking believe that it's Jim Carrey and that we're seeing Robin Williams and we're seeing John Denver, or you fucking don't. There is no in between.
right.
So who put an end to the steel the, contract, whatever and Japan by far is not an enemy. They're like the
Well,
smartest country in the fucking world, aside from Poland, which is
they are smart.
unbelievable.
I'm going to take that away from them.
No, the
I
Japanese
still
don't
think
let anybody, they let like 10 people a year in on a visa. Why? Because they want to save their traditions. They want to save their, but there has to be cabal that infiltrated them too. Okay? There had to be cabal. So it's like, and yeah, the cabal might be in the steel company for all we know. But it's just I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this. I can't I give up, Joe. I give up. I'm gonna put in the community. Are you almost there? How far are you?
I'm turning left now.
Okay. I'm gonna put in the community a few pictures of people. And I want to know if Mega trusts them or they don't. That's really that's what it's coming down to. Mega should not be fighting with other Mega. No, 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 no,
Not
no,
at this
no, no,
point.
no, 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 no. I have like five freaking layers on.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
six.
Everybody, no matter what, you guys, really, we've been ruled by some pretty bad people. I think right now we really should trust Trump.
Right. If he doesn't know by now, like for example, Elon
Smart
Musk.
too, man.
Are you there?
Yeah, no, no,
You know,
not yet.
you know
Coming
what you're
up.
gonna say?
Nope, I like that. Let's see. What have they been doing lately?
Well, they haven't been doing.
Yeah.
Oh, ask them if they know what a V-bid is.
A what?
A V-bid.
A B bid?
Just be like, you don't know what a V-bid is? I'm telling you, just say that.
You don't know
You
what a
might be
B
saying it
bid?
wrong. V-bid. I believe it's called a V-bid. 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 Just say it, yeah. You don't know what a V-bid is? And I'll explain it
Okay.
out.
All right. You don't know what a phoebe is?
That's it. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
that's
that's how
it.
you say it.
That's what we're saying. Here we're coming down a hill.
You got it. You know, if I can look it up and see. Well, how the fuck far are you?
Right
God,
there.
I hate when you make me
I
think
had
you're
turned
right.
left. I'm telling you where I'm at. Damn, dude.
You make me think like you're right
Yeah.
on top of it. When I could like say 100 different things.
You don't know what a phoebe is, you crooked fuckers?
So Reb had put into our group, I don't know who the guy, I don't know these people. I don't even know who the interviewer was. These people are just, I don't know who the fuck they are. But he put into our group and they're being interviewed and apparently um this guy got an email about for what was going to happen. I don't know who this guy was. I didn't recognize him, and actually, I didn't have my contacts on, so I couldn't really see him. Could have been Joe Rogan for all I know, right? So he's telling the interviewer that he got these emails and he didn't realize he thought it was spam, even though he read them, and he even made a joke about it on his Twitter feed or Twitter feed. People stop with the fucking Twitter. If Elon doesn't sell it, then he's gonna be my enemy. It's such a stupid. Just get rid of it. Just tear it the fuck down. So uh, in this letter, he explains that, or maybe it's another. I don't know how it came up, but he's saying that um, yes, this guy that wrote this email to him, he's been either checked out by the FBI before or something to that effect. So he's telling, oh no, this guy himself is probably telling the FBI. That's probably what's happening. So the guy himself is telling him the email that he got, and the FBI is like, we heard you say this word VBIB before in this same letter. The FBI didn't know what a VBIB was, which is a car that has a bomb. It's made to blow up. What it's short for, I think it's BVIED.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. An explosive vehicle with, you know. So it was kind of sad that the FBI didn't know what it is. And I do believe this man that was being interviewed with this email from this other guy who's claiming this is all going to happen, was actually talking to the FBI. If I got my story straight, I don't know. I was half awake, but it came to mind when you were like, what to scream. I was gonna look it back up. Yeah, here it is. VBIED. And it's in actually CNN. It's a car bomb, bus bomb, van bomb, lorry bomb, truck lorry, a lorry truck, garbage truck, or a truck bomb, also
Shut up.
known as a
Shut up.
vehicle-borne implosive, improvised,
Something's wrong with that.
improvised explosive device. Improvise. That reminds me. So let me ask you, Joe, because you read the news, right? The improvise brought it back up. I don't like these contacts, by the way, guys. I can't read with my phone. I could see my computer, can't read with the phone. That's why I'm like going half. I don't know. I don't know what they did. Um, now what was I gonna say? Okay, so the cyber truck, right?
Yeah.
You said the guy shot himself.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Okay. Now, I believe Susan wrote it that the guy went up in flames where they couldn't recognize him, but the license survived,
Yeah. He burned up from the explosion, but his
but
passport survived.
the piece of paper survived.
Right.
How come I don't find this to be true? Can anybody else feeling a little iffy about that?
The
So,
whole thing sucks.
of course it does.
And
Let-
here's the biggest thing. Here's the biggest thing. Okay. Only people got hurt, and the guy that blew everything up in the truck, he was the one that got killed there. Only one guy got killed in this, in the cyber truck attack. Only one person was killed. Yet that's the one that's in the story. That's the biggest fucking story. Not the
That the
one
one person got killed,
other
but not the
guy
50.
ran over the
I know
fucking
what I believe, but I
phone.
don't want to sound that crazy. I don't want to tell you guys because you're going to be like, oh, she's nuts. And I know I am, but I know also that I believe it to be true. Maybe one day I will say it. See, now, the other thing that I was thinking is why couldn't it have been a robot?
Exactly.
Why couldn't the whole thing have been performed? If we have drones flying around, which they're not anymore, which I said the day after Christmas. And I'm not competing with anybody, but like seriously, people get on the ball or don't say anything at all. Now, If it's if they have flying drones, why can't we have robots? They had dogs 10, 15 years ago. I remember them teaching dogs how to drive, dogs making turns. We have automated cars. We've had cars like that for handicapped people, right? We have cars that don't stop unless you blow into them to make
Oh,
sure you ain't drunk, right?
yep.
So how is it, that maybe the whole thing is fake, guys.
I
Maybe
gotta go.
go.
Talk at you later, man. Peace out, everybody. Love you.
Peace out. Sell some cross, brother. Like, how do we know that any of it's real? Like, what if it was a robot or something automated, and the first guy that opens the car knows that? The first FBI, they all know what's going to go. The Illuminati knew. Didn't the Illuminati know about the most grief in the world, 9/11? Hmm? Didn't they know that Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend was going to go off the road and smoke up and nobody's ever going to recognize her ever again? Or she was going to leave the Illuminati and Q knew? Somebody knew because it's fake. I don't know, guys. I really believe there's a bunch of actors. And I know it's painful because you're like, oh, but the families. Yeah. But what if you have multiple suits, you know? So it looks like these people died. I mean, this has all been done in movies. You think it can't be done in front of you? The CGI is amazing. Amazing. You would really think that there was a fucking pool with a whale floating right in front of you, right in front of your eyes. This is why I keep bringing up the mentalist tricks. There are ways to hypnotize people because we're that dumb. Really are. Together, we're not. Together, we are smart. It is important that we work as a collective. And regardless if you want to call it mega, that's fine. I love that. Make America great again. Who's not up on that? You're not up on it? Get the fuck out of our country. I've said that before. I'll say it again. You don't want mega in this country, then you don't belong here, do you? Go to Z or whatever the hell his name is. Z, Zi. So it's Xanadu. That's Greek for utopia. Zan, so Z-A. So Zi, Z-I. I don't know why his name bothers me so much, but I'll figure it out one day. There's something to it, I think. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Unless, I should have checked if anybody wanted to come on. Because the 13th, we definitely will. I'm not sure what time. I didn't ask Joe what time, did I? Um, because that's the day it's gonna be an open chat. We want everybody to come in, be happy, say what they gotta say, have their piece. Joseph Rogers, I'm really glad you got Zoom. I'm sure Dwayne, you're gonna pop in. Although Dwayne, you might be working. Shoot, you see, that's why it matters what time. But I'll let you guys know whenever I talk to Joe. I'll let you guys know when I talk to Joe. Okay. I'm tired. My husband isn't home and I gotta take care of the animals and my stepson. I just can't do it all. I don't know how you parents do it. I swear to God, I'm too selfish. No, I'm kidding. I love everybody. Take care, all. See you soon. Let me get to work. We get to work now. Time to